every rapper, I feel like has like their own individual story, um,
Right.
in terms of like life and the obstacles they face, on the like the journey. Um, what would you say are like some of those obstacles that you faced?
Um, that's a tough question. Because it's like a lot of things that I can say that I've experienced just living in Baltimore that I can, you know, address from from someone trying to rob me, like from being like at gunpoint to my mother going through a situation where we were afraid that she may have had cancer. Like it's a lot of different subjects that I can address with that topic.
You mentioned that somebody tried to rob you. Like what would you say? Like what was like your thought process? Like how were you processing that whole scenario like when it unfolded?
Right, it's just it's another one of those situations where you can't believe that it's happening to you. You're like, oh, this shit really real. You feel me? Like, you know, being in Baltimore, you have a lot of people that play. So when the situation came about, I'm I'm thinking, oh yeah, this somebody I know, because the guy creeped up behind me. So I'm thinking, oh, this got to be somebody I know. So when I turn around and I take a look at the guy's face and I realize this somebody I don't know, I'm like, oh, this shit real. You feel me? Like I'm like, oh, this is not it. This is not one of those. Oh yeah, your homie coming behind you and he like, yo, kick that shit out. No, this is really this nigga is really telling me kick that shit out. You feel me? Like it's not a game. So I really can't say like what's going through my head. What I can say is that as he's telling me kick that shit out, I never thought to kick that shit out. You feel me? Like I'm thinking in my head, I ain't kicking shit out the whole time. Like fuck that. I ain't doing shit. You gonna have to make me kick that shit out. You gonna have to go in my pockets and take that shit. That's just how I felt about the whole situation. So I would have to break down the scenario in order to go into depth. So basically, a dude sneak up on me. Mind you, we coming from the strip club. I've been drinking, so I'm off point like shit. Like we walking back to the car. The night is over with. So a dude come creep behind me, grab me by my side, like kick that shit out. So I turn around and say if I know the dude, I don't. So he takes the gun and he puts it up to my chin like, nigga, I ain't playing with you, kick that shit out. And he basically hits me across my face with it. So I grab my face and I look at my homeboy and he looking like, I can't even read him right now. Like, what the fuck is going on, basically? So the guy lowers the gun. I hit him. He drops instantly. My homeboy hops on him, tries to take the gun, stomping him. Another dude come running down the street. So my homeboy get up. We both try to take off. The dude end up bucking shots. Pow, 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 pow. Like, mind you, the police is on the other side of the street. This is Baltimore Street. Norma Jeans, we just left. Police on the other side of the street, the fucking district right at the corner. He just shooting. Pow, 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 pow. Nobody hear nothing. Police, nothing. They act like they don't know what the fuck going on. We run down the street. My homeboy end up getting hit 2 times. I end up making a cut. And how I found out that he got hit is police end up grabbing me up thinking I had something to do. Like I was the one that was shooting the shots. So they end up grabbing me up and they talking on the radio and they said he found another dude who was hit. And I'm automatically thinking in my head like, that's my motherfucking homeboy. And I'm telling them, that's my homeboy. Whole time they busy worrying about searching me, telling me, oh, you could be the one that did this. So they got me stopped. Make a long story short, my homeboy ended up getting hit from the whole situation. So I don't even know what the question is no more, man. You got me
Like,
telling the whole
like I'm gonna be honest with you, like if that was me, I guess I would say this because I'm not like from a city environment. Um, but if somebody put a gun to my chin, I'm giving them whatever the hell they want.
Right.
What do you think, like, I guess molded like your mindset into like thinking that way?
Honestly, I don't know. That's what was crazy to me was I never thought to, like, I felt, for some reason I felt like that wasn't even an option. Like, I can't say, oh yeah, I'm this tough, big, badass guy that a gun don't scare him. Like, it just never came to my head. The first thing I'm thinking about is the first time this dude dropped a gun and he make any mistakes, I'm gonna rock him. I'm gonna drop him. I didn't even think, oh, if I hit him and he don't drop me, just start shooting. None of that came to head. For some reason, I thought, oh yeah, I'm just gonna drop this dude. And fortunately enough, that's what took place.
I'm gonna be honest, the Baltimore isn't really known for having a low murder rate.
Right.
So I guess, like did that type of stuff even like cross your mind, or were you just thinking like, yeah, I'm not? Was it kind of like, I'm not gonna let this dude, I guess, punk me, so to say, or was it just kind of like, I'm not gonna let him kill me?
I actually wrote a song about it because I actually felt like kind of disrespected because the whole time, mind you, this is a Saturday night, Norma Jeans packed, so many people. So the first thing I'm thinking is like, why would this dude choose me? Like, out of all the people, like, why did he come to me? So I took it as he thought I was a bitch. I took it as he sized me up. He thought I was a pussy ass person that he could just get over, rob, and keep going about his business. Because there was so many people down there, he had to pick and choose like who he felt he was gonna go at, and that's how I took it.
Okay. Would you say that you believe in a higher power?
I definitely do. I definitely believe in God. Definitely.
What role would you say that he's played in your journey so far?
I mean, similar situations like that. Like, just being able to know that I've been through these situations and I'm still here today and I'm still breathing. Because I when I go through shit, I definitely sit back and analyze and think about like what just happened, why it happened, and sometimes the only answer is God. Like, I feel like God got me out of a lot of situations, different encounters and different situations that could have went downhill, where I've actually been standing. Like, you would never know I've been through these situations. Like, when I said that the dude cracked me against my jaw, I had a little bit of blood in my mouth, but it wasn't like no crazy, like he didn't break my shit or anything. Like, you didn't even notice it. It wasn't like no swelling or anything. Or when I'm in a car, I got in a car accident coming from work. And that's actually the reason why I was down there. I was downtown because I was like, yo, I got in a car accident, I crashed, totaled my shit. I'm gonna go down strip club, watch some females, have a drink, you know? So, mind you, this car accident on the highway, I fall asleep. I wake up, my car is spinning. I didn't have a scratch, bruise, nothing on me. Car total. There's no way to explain that, because I done seen a lot of people get in accidents and they fucked up. So I'm like, yo, definitely, thank you, God, you know? And not to mention, how did we get here? That's a question I always ask. It has to be a higher power.